have the pleasure of sitting in the Inspire You studios with the one and only Karen Valencia Clark Sheard.
There you go. What you know about that, Valencia?
That's the name Mommy gave you. Mommy and Dad gave you that name.
Oh,
Valencia.
absolutely. Can't forget. Mom said, you remind me of oranges, So I said, okay, that's fine. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. And you, that fits you. That fits your name. That fits. It's a beautiful name. You just released your sixth solo CD,
Yeah.
Destined to Win.
Yes, Destined to Win. This. I'm just so excited. I'm excited about this record because of the message is so powerful. I think this title, we thought this title would be just A1 to everybody can just take it and run with it.
So much hope and encouragement throughout the whole CD.
Absolutely.
Whole CD. So,
thank you.
Did you just come up with Destined to Win?
Actually, the team of us, and
Okay.
me, Donald and I were talking about
Okay.
it, and he said, you know what, I love this title. I think it's, because it's the song on there, it's written by Myron Butler.
Yes.
And of course, who's a great writer, great artist. And the message, even the message on that song, the lyrics in that song is just so powerful. Because everything we're talking about is a message. There's a message on each song. Talk about how we can win through our trials and tribulations.
That's right. Destined to Win. And Karen, I think it's one of the, I know that your first solo project, Finally Karen, was one of those highly anticipated CDs, but I believe this one also was highly anticipated. Not that you were away or anything like that, but we love hearing from you.
Thank you.
And so this right there, I think fits right up there with Finally Karen, as far as those that were waiting for it. Let's talk about Faith Evans. Who Doesn't Matter? Was that called Who Doesn't Matter?
Yes.
Who Doesn't Matter? Okay, tell us about. And what made you work with Faith? I know you worked with Faith before.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Faith is like a sister to me. And of course, she's, the respect that she gives me is just amazing to me. And then a woman of her caliber. And for her to say that I inspired her, that encouraged me. Because she's already a singing woman,
I'm not surprised that she would say that.
Really?
I think that's wonderful.
I was so honored.
Yes.
I was so honored because she's so gifted and talented, and when I heard that she grew up on our music, and then when I sat down to talk with her, I said, wow, we have so much of each other inside of us. So we gelled so wonderfully. And of course, I'm just excited because she did this song, and this particular song, she said, I can relate to this because it's so much that we all go through, and you have to remember that scripture that says, if God be for us, he's more than the world against us.
Right.
So whoever's against you, the who doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
So that's what this song talks
right.
about.
And you could tell she just put herself into that song.
Oh, she did. She sang it, and I mean, we came together, and everybody's like, when they heard it, before it came out, some of the people, my friends heard it, they said, now which one is Faith and which one is Karen? Because they're saying we sound so much alike.
That's wonderful.
I was like, that's a compliment because she can sing. This particular song is a blessing. Actually, it's an anthem at our church where my husband, Pastor Bishop J. Sheard, got to give out a shout out to my honey pie.
31 years.
Yes.
You got something. You're going to lay hands on me after this.
It's going to happen.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just godly proud to say that my son produced this particular song, and we sing this song, chant. I mean, we step out and dance on this song, and I mean, just actually declaring it in the atmosphere that our God is big, and there's nothing my God cannot do. So, I mean, this song, and the young people can get up and just have a good time, So, I promise you, this is going to be our anthem at our celebration, our party right now.
All right. So let's check it out.
I can so much relate to that song. The reason why, because of what I went through with my sickness, and the doctors giving me a 2% chance to live. And every time I hear that song, hey, I just go in and just say, you know what? There's nothing my God cannot do.
Nothing.
To tell someone else, if he did it for me, he can do it for you.
Yeah. Wonderful song by your son. say that I've been looking at all the reviews, great reviews all week on Destined to Win, and that's just God, just great reviews. But one of them that I wanted to share was that the New York Times even said that this project brings Karen's depth and flexibility.
Wow.
Isn't that something? New York Times.
Wow, that's so encouraging.
Yes. I found out that one of your favorite artists is Richard Smallwood.
Yes.
And you paid tribute on this CD for someone that you respect, love, and honor. Tell us about that song.
Ever since I was 17 and really came in the music business and involved, and of course I used to just listen at Richard Smallwood. His music is so impacting. It's so, his arrangement. And then, I admire his musical ability because I admire all the writers, but Richard Smallwood is special to me. He kind of reminded me of my sister Twinkie. And little do everybody know is that Twinkie and Richard went to Howard University together. And, of course, I said, you know what? That's probably why I love him so much, because their writing are so similar. And Richard Smallwood just has a unique way of writing, and his music, I listen to it, and every now and then we have to have an outlet, artist, and I listen to his music, and he's my outlet. I let my hair down, and then I'm crying at the same time because it's so inspiring. And for him to take classical music of what he learned in college and put it with gospel, I think that's the most awesome gift you could have. Donald is like a brother. It's almost like he got some kind of Clark blood in him because, I've always respected him for his musical ability. And not only that, but he is just a perfectionist. He does things with excellence.
Yes,
his work, throughout the industry that we've heard and he brought to gospel, secular as well, too. He's just his professionalism. Just so I needed that. Yes. Of course, when you think about the Clark sisters, he did our project, and when you get the Golden Girls together,
Golden Girls.
We needed somebody to come in there that can keep us relevant, even when we're at a point in our lives that no, we stuck, we not moving, we're gonna remain and do what we do. And he said, okay, you can do what y'all do, but I want to take that and make it relevant. And that's what I appreciate about Donald. He keeps us relevant, and I just love, he's actually my advisor too, in regards to the music business. Oh, he's just so well knowledgeable in that area, and he helped me. And we have a jail, the collaboration will not die. I will forever call on Donald for
it works.
Production.
It works.
I got in my car one day, and the voice came on. The lady said, "Say a command," and I was like, "Wow." I said, that sounds like Jesus giving me a message. Say a command. First of all, you got command things to happen in your life. He's given us the power. It's right in our hands, especially when you're serving God. So when I thought about the scripture, when Ezekiel was in the middle of dry bones, and God told him to speak to those bones that they may live again. And that's what we need to do. He said, whatsoever you say unto your mountain, tell it to move. Get up out of here. You don't belong here. My blessing belong here. My miracle belong. So we have to learn to speak positive as opposed to don't be around a person who's negative all the time. Get around somebody who's speaking positive. So this song right here, I tell people, my main message that I love with me saying, and I got it from Joel Osteen. I got to give him the credit. He says, stop talking and complaining to God about your problems and your issues. Tell your problems and your mountain about your God and how big he is.